love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Hi, and welcome to the first episode of this Road to Glory Youth Edition with Grimsby Town. We have chosen Grimsby Town for this, well, the FIFA 23 series of the Road to Glory. The rules are kind of simple. We are not allowed to use real players. We have to go by whatever is provided from the Youth Academy, and we have to find regions on the transfer list, free agents. We can also buy regions later on, but for the first season there won't be anyone available. There will be a few players on the transfer list. That usually is, well, that's usually how it is, and we will have a few players in the Youth Academy from the start. Rest are going to come to us from scouts, and we have to prepare for a first season of just humiliation. That's usually how it goes, because we are going to play players that are in their 40s, maybe 50s when it comes to overall rating, and that's just how it is. We need as many bodies as possible. We cannot use any real players, so we will have to sim a game if we don't have 11 players from the academy or free agents list. I will go have a look at the free agents list soon, and the Youth Academy. I'll bring you with me, of course. And if you see the background here, you can see Hodgson holding the shirt. If you're new to the channel, I have to say welcome. Hope you enjoy this one. But if you've been with me for the past season, FIFA 22, you may recognize Mr. Hodgson here. Alexander Hodgson was the leading goal scorer. He was in the Youth Academy from the start of that FIFA 22 series, and he was in the team until the end. He scored like mad. Now he took over the Grimsby Town when his player career ended. We'll have to pretend it's not last season. I mean, he is now an old man. So it's time for us to have a little look at the team, and well, mainly we're gonna go to free transfer agents, or a transfer list I should say, and look for the free transfers and see if can we get enough players to actually have a starting 11. We know we're not going to play the players at the real positions, because I don't think we're that lucky that we're going to find each of every position, but we are going to assign scouts, of course, and send them out. And we're going to do that, so the 1st of August we will get 3 scout reports, and we are going to put all the money we have in scouts. So all the money we make going for the scouts. The better the scouts, the better the players. The better the players, well, we might start to get results. But for the first season, it's all about survival, not getting fired. That's sadly how it is. It's just trying to survive. Let's see if we can find any free agents. So this is actually how it looks. We had 5 players in the free agents list, and we're gonna try and sign all of them, because that means we have at least 5 players to start with if we get them. We have a striker in Agemang. We have a central attacking midfielder in Campbell. We have Corona in a central back position. We have a right wing back in Kiss. And then we have another center back in Kovacevic. Now, I'm really happy to see that we have 2 center backs already, because that's usually the hardest position to fill. And we have a striker and a central attacking midfielder. So we need a left back, we need wingers, and a central, I guess central defensive mid. Depends on what formation. I'm still thinking about going 5-2-3, because that was a winning thing in FIFA 22, and I think we might have to rely on counterattacks, but we'll see what squad we have, and then we choose formation. Let's go to the youth academy. So this is what the academy looks like. I have already gone in and changed a few to fit what I think would be his first 11. We have a goalkeeper here in Carl Eriksson, which is amazing. We have also, I'm going to send one of the scouts to a country and just search for goalies, because we need a really solid first team goalie. This one won't do. His potential is a 62 to 84, which is, I mean, that's good. If he reach 84, then that's beautiful. I don't think he will. And he's 6'2". I kind of want our keepers to be around 6'4" or above, because of the reach, you know. Now, this guy, central midfielder Naylor, I changed him to a central attacking midfielder because I think that will come in handy for us. He is what I think is, he's the jewel in this bunch of players in the academy. He's an 80 to 94 rated. He's a 58 rated now, but he can actually turn between 80 to 94. So this guy could be, you know, he's not going to be the one. We don't want to sell him. Let's face that. We don't want to sell this guy. Then we have a central midfielder that I've changed to a right winger, because we need a right winger, and that's Chabalala, South African, and I think he doesn't have any potential. 50 to 70, you know, he's a 44 rated. Nothing tells me that he is gonna be worth playing, but we need all the bodies we can, and also there's dynamic potential, so who knows what could happen. His 70 could just, you know, his potential could just go through the roof. You never know, and that's the beauty. You never know. So if dynamic potential hit any of these players, you never know. So I'm gonna, of course, sign him as well. Watanabe, going to change him to a left wing. Then we will cover both wings, and I think that's gonna be, he's a Japanese soon-to-be winger, and I think it's all good. Then we have Hyde from Australia, and he's a 52 rated. He's not shabby in any way. I'm gonna get him into the team too. And then we have a striker in Shuzo Sato, Japanese striker. Not the best, but you know, he's about in 6 plus the 5 we got there. That's 11 players, and that's all we need for the first game. So we will be able to play the league premiere, and that's beautiful. So I'll sign these into the team. So this is the scouts that I got. We couldn't afford any better than this, and they weren't available, so we're gonna have to check back once they have done this 3 months. Depends on how many players we are able to get, you know, sold from the squad. We are probably changing, of course, the first one, Nikolai. He's going for goalkeepers in Wales, and that's a good start. 2-star. That's, I mean, that's okay. He's going to bring back maybe 2-3 goals in his first report, and then he's going to have 2 more reports, and then we're going to let him go and get a higher rated scout. The second scout, Kerbacic, he is going for physically strong in Scotland, and he's a 3-star, so he's going to bring back 3-4 players per report, and that's okay. And finally we got Anton Unger from Austria, and he is going for England, looking for any, and he's a 4-star, 3-star, so he's probably going to bring back 5-ish players each report. Now this will do. I mean, I'm happy with this, and you see, I'm scouting England, Scotland and Wales. I'm thinking of going for UK and Ireland, maybe Iceland, as the main season, and the reason I do that is because we're in League 2, and I don't want to go to the big countries, you know, South American or maybe the countries in Europe like Germany, Italy, France, all those big countries. That's I want to have the majority of the squad from the islands, from the UK and Ireland, and it just makes, I don't know, it gives me a little feeling of realism, you know. And let me know if you guys have any suggestion for a country that is like maybe an East European country, maybe an African country that we could go for after these, and also if there's any specific type of players that Scout should be looking for. You can drop a comment if you have any suggestions. So I have gone and put all the players on the transfer list, as you can see here, and we have, as for now, we have 33 players, meaning we have 22 players to get rid of and 11 to keep. So that also means we're probably gonna accept, we're gonna accept every bid that's come in for any of the real players. Now, we have some real jewels. This is the best player. We got him from the free agency, and when we signed him, it said star player. So I say this guy is gonna. He's only with us for 3 years, unless we can make him, you know, extend that contract. Otherwise, we're gonna lose him. But this is our captain. You know, that's just how it is. We have to have him as a captain. He's from Croatia, and let's see he's 6'3", which is beautiful for a central back. So I'll take it. We have a new skipper here in Kovacevic, and I love it. That's beautiful. We also got Nacho Corona, 69 rated central back. This guy was, of course, signed from the free agents. Agyemang, 62 rated striker. So him and Sato will be the strikers for now. Sato is a 48 rated, so this is going to be our first team striker. So we can only pray that he's going to do something really good, because we're going to need him to score a few goals. I played 2 games on Legendary in FIFA 23. I lost both. First I lost 5 goals to 0, and the second I lost 3 goals to 0. So I haven't scored, and I just realized it's totally different from what I used to, you know, when I played in FIFA 22. And I don't know if it's because I have really bad players, but I can't use, you know, if I try to get it past the ball to someone, he can't receive it. It just bounces off him, or he's too slow and the defenders eats him up. I didn't even I created a chance where I almost headed the ball. I was like 3 feet away from actually reaching it. So that's the closest I got to creating a goal scoring chance. So I'm a little worried, because it feels like it's a... I played FIFA since the start in 1994, and I played it every year. So in my self-esteem is like, you know, I'm okay. I'm not the best at FIFA. I'm not really good at FIFA, but I'm pretty decent, you know. I don't know all the skill stuff. I'm not really great with the skill stick and stuff like that, but I can, you know, read the situation. I can follow the game pretty well, and usually I can score also, you know, pretty well. If you see in Bird's Word, you know I have a favorite angle when I come on the side of the box, and I just hit it for the far post. That's been my go-to thing since almost the start of FIFA. Playing those 2 games in FIFA 23 made me feel like I was playing FIFA for the first time in my life. I loved the feeling. It scared me, but it was amazing. So we are starting now. We are on the 2nd of July. We have a pre-season tournament. We're playing games on the 15th, 19th and 23rd. I will sim them. You know, just because. And then we have a league premiere here on the 6th of August. Yeah. And this episode, it's going to be so much squad stuff because it's the first episode that this is going to be the only event, the only game we're going to watch. We'll watch the league premiere, and then for the next episode I'll start doing my 4 games per episode. We're going to have a little look at the objectives that we were getting from the board, and the youth development is to sign 4 players in our youth academy assigned to each of the following positions: goalkeeper, defender, midfielder and forward. Since we're getting all the players from our academy, this won't be hard to get. But the brand exposure, get 10 clean sheets this season, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be really hard because we're gonna get beaten bad. It's a very low priority, so that's a good thing. The financial one is to make a 12.9 million profit from youth players within 2 seasons. It's doable, but I don't want to sell my players because we're building a team with our youth players. Then again, if we bring in a lot, I will have to start selling off. I will loan out, of course, but I will have to sell off so we don't have a squad that is too big. I'm thinking of trying to stay around 30, 35 players, something like that. So we might sell a few. So this is not, I mean, it's a medium priority, so we have to focus on this one. And if in worst occasion we will just have to sell one of the better players just to reach this goal, because we have 2 seasons to do this. And I think this is important, not to lose too much with the board. We don't want to get fired. The domestic success is avoid finish bottom part of the league. That's going to be hard, considering the fact that we are going to have to play with really bad players. But we'll do what we can. We will do what we can. Reach the round of 16 in the FA Cup, yeah, that's not going to happen. We're going to get knocked out the first round, that's for sure. I can't see, yeah, never mind. And we're fighting not to get fired, that's all it is. And then within 2 seasons, the long-term goal now, within 2 seasons in the League 2, finish mid-table. It's doable. We are ready for the league premiere, but before we're going to have a quick squad review. We have got a few more players into the squad after the youth intake that we had. We got the goalkeeper Clark here, Walesh's 16-year-old keeper. He's going to be our first keeper. Eriksson is going to be a second keeper. He's a 56 rated, so he's a little better, but he was taller also than Eriksson. So we're looking at Clark as our first keeper. And then we have MacArthur, left back. We got Kovacevic, of course, the central back. We got Corona as a central back. We have Kiss as the right wing back. We have Mackie, interesting 55 rated Scottish central defensive midfielder. He's playing just above the 2 central backs. And then we have, well, we got Shabalala. He's becoming a left winger. We got Campbell, who's a central attacking midfielder, with Naylor. He's also a central attacking midfielder. We have Hyde as a right midfielder. We got Watanabe as a left winger. We have a new right winger in the academy player Joe Bull. We got Sato as a striker. We got Payne, who is now actually getting himself turned into a right winger, and then we got Reed, who's becoming a left winger, and then we have Agyaman as the striker. So this is the formation I choose. It's a 4-1-2-3, I guess, with that Mackie. When I find another central back, I could have Mackie instead. I pull him back a little, have him as a central back, and then Campbell could go on the bench, and we could have Mackie as a central defensive midfielder helping Naylor out. This is the bench. Yeah, it's not the strongest one, but it's the bench, you know? And this is a pretty decent team. There's no one in their 40s playing. I'm pretty happy with that, because this means these guys, with a lot of luck, we could have a few draws here and there, you know, until we get better players in. We're gonna go into the first game, the league premiere. The first game actually in this Grimsby town, the Road to Glory. Also, as in all the other Road to Glory's Youth Edition styles that I've done, the main objective of the whole series is to get Grimsby Town from League 2 all the way up to the Premier League and to play in the Champions League final. That is the goal. When we reached that, when we come to the Champions League final, the series will end after that game. No matter how it goes, win or lose, it doesn't matter. Reach the final, series ends. That's it. But it's gonna be a long journey, so I hope that you guys stick with it. It will be fantastic. So let's start the ride now with the league premiere against, I think it's Northampton that's coming up. Let's have a look. So we are gonna head to Sixfield Stadium to play Northampton away. We're going with our formation. It's a 4-1-2-3 defensive. I really hope really hope we can actually do something in this game. It's gonna be tough, but that's all part of the fun, right? We ready? Buckle up. Let's go.
Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is a
So we are kicking this league premiere off with kicking this series off, and we have started. We're rocking our blue away shirt, or away kit I should say. It's a really nice one. So let's try and we have Watanabe now on the wing, and he's getting attacked in the back immediately. Finding Mackie, who's doing that sweeper role behind the midfield, in front of the defense line. Okay, can we do something bold? He's trying to go by. Oh, do we have a cross? We have. It's a decent effort. Agerman was there with his foot, his toe. He's size 13. It's not towards the goal, but that's a chance. That's good. Oh, I need to learn how to play this game. Win this one. 2.
Well, it is an important occasion for any 17-year-old.
We have a beautiful movement again by Agerman. We have people in the center. Can we get there? Oh, we can't. Win that one. Head it back. Nope, we can't find our teammate there. To an opponent. Nice defense. Well, they are attacking us hard. We are not gonna have so much. Oh, we have a chance. Take the shot. First goal. Naylor. Who else? The future jewel of this team. I hope. He's a central attacking midfielder. He just came with a beautiful run there. Agerman finds him. Bam. I'm gonna sort out the numbers of the players after. Oh god. They got the free kick there. So let's hope we can clear this one. Win it. Beautiful. Get there. No. Win that one. Beautiful. That's all I can make. Kiss. Finds. Oh. Oh, here they come. Is this 1-1? Just outside. Oh, that's a corner.
The referee says corner kick. Who can they pick out? Not all that convincing defensively.
Taking a shot from distance. Kind of easy for the keeper. The right wing had to try, or the right wing back I should say. In Kiss. Oh, they are going past or yeah, getting rid of that one. We give them a throw in, but we can get in positions. I think it's worth a lot, to be honest. We are trying to. Oh, here they come again. They are finding some space, and they are finding the back of the net. It's a 1-1 game. Could not defend, and that worries me. That was an easy goal for them to just look at this. So it's a 1-1. Here they come again. Oh, they are really good at just taking the ball from me. That should be a goal kick. Do we have ball on the wing? We do. He wants the ball, so let's provide it for him. Naylor, he gets the ball. He makes a rush. Comes in with a cross. Oh, we can't get there. Taking the shot, it's blocked. Oh, we cannot get towards the ball there. We did what we could. Oh, that's a tough tackle. I like that. So we got 1-0 for halftime. First half was beautiful from us, I think. We played way better than I expected us to do, and let's see if we can keep up with them for second half, because we know how strong they can be and we know how easy they can score at us, and we just need to stay focused and not give them those type of chances. With this free kick. Okay, that's not a free kick apparently. I'm surprised. Oh god, that was a perfect pass. So close. He has the far top bin, but he just... We are making 3 substitutions. We're getting Chabalala, Payne, and Reed in. We need those legs, the fresh legs, and taking 3 players out. Not... Well, we have 2 more. That's a new feature in FIFA 23. We have actually 5 substitutions instead of the 3, so let's hope. Oh, I was trying to go by and couldn't. So we left 2 substitutions in case we need, you know, injuries or we need another pair of fresh legs on the field. You never know. Taking a shot. Oh, just outside the post. Just outside. That could have been a beautiful debut for it. Oh yeah, that was a Grimsby, right? Yeah, it was. That was a good chance. We should have scored. If we would have scored there, we could maybe. Oh, I'm not going to say too much, but we could have had a point. And I have a feeling that Northampton's going to score at least 1 more goal. That's just a feeling, you know. We'll try to prevent them from doing it, of course, but I don't know. Beautiful. Finding the wing. Taking the shot. Oh, it's another chance. Naylor again. He has been playing really well from his central attacking midfielder position. Northampton is putting on pressure, some severe pressure actually, and we need to get inside. Oh, beautiful save! We still have a 1-0, even though we're in the 77th. They have a corner, and we're not going to do that. Would we be happy with a draw? Yes, we would. Doesn't really. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a harsh tackle inside the box, but apparently nothing from the referee. Nothing. He killed me. Man. So let's fight this out. We're in the 85th minute. There's 5 more remaining and then extra time. We need to clear this one. Get rid of the ball, please. Get rid of the ball, please. Oh, beautiful. To prevent the balls from going in. That's just how it is. Beautiful. Reed won that one. They're in the way. We can't get to the ball. And we are trying to prevent them, but they have some severe pressure now. We need to try. Oh, I think we have to go long. No, we have players in the center. We can just cool things down a little and advance with the ball. We have Chabalala. Oh, that was a poor attempt. We have 5 minutes of extra time, which is way too much. Okay, can we find the last chance? Do we come in with cross? We do. A cycle kick, but it's missed, and that is it. That is the end of the game. We have a 1-0 game in the league debut against Northampton Town away, and that is insane. I'll take this. This is a beautiful first game. We actually scored too. And I need to go shower. That's just how it is. This game is hard. You know, FIFA 23 is so much harder than the start of FIFA 22, in my opinion. I don't know, I just don't get the hang of it. I don't get, there's no speed in my players, you know? Then again, I don't have the fastest player, so it's, I guess, I mean, it's kind of, it's not, you know, it's kind of obvious. But still, anyway, let's have a look at the league table. So, this is the league table after the first round. It's really early, but just have a little look at that. We are actually sitting 15th. If we would end around 14th to 19th, I would be extremely happy. It's not impossible. I mean, it's not impossible. Now, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna end this episode, the first episode of the new series, the Road to Glory youth edition of Grimsby Town. Is, you know, it has come to an end, and I do hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Next episode we're gonna have 4 games, and we are gonna go through that then. So let's focus now on this ending instead. You take good care of yourself, you stay safe, you stay healthy, and you be kind to each other, and I will see you guys in the next episode. But smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It means a lot, and it helps me out. When you subscribe, you have a little notification bell on the right of the subscription button. You tick that one, you tick it on all, and you'll be notified every time I drop new content. And that is beautiful. So, let's end this one, and I'll see you in episode 2. One love, walk good.